Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Amy here. I am sitting at my desk as per probably usual when I'm doing vlogs because that's where I live, at my desk. It is currently 1:18, so I still have a good chunk of work day left to do. But I thought I'd do a reading vlog. I have like 3 books that I want to finish before the end of this month. It's the 19th of August right now when I'm filming this. So I still have The Taking of Jake Livingston to get through. This is by Ryan Douglas. This is the Book Troop book club pick for the month of August. I still want to get through The Hunting Wives by May Cobb. I actually just went ahead and used a credit on Audible for this book because it's a pretty thick one, and I heard the audio was really good, so I'm actually going to start listening to it like as soon as I finish this this intro. And then I also want to get to The End Game by Riley Hart. I just actually finished this morning Bossy by N.R. Walker. Really good. I really enjoyed it. I listened to it. I didn't physically read it because it was available on Scribd, and the narration was out of this world. It's an Australian narrator. I've never heard him before, but oh my gosh, he did a fantastic job. So if you have access to getting this book on audio and you want to read it, I highly recommend it. The book was really good too. N.R. Walker doesn't let me down. Really good story between two guys, and it wasn't a lot of drama either. It was just like this clean, fun kind of story. I mean, they had a little bit of drama, but it was kind of refreshing not to have that kind of like breakup towards the end of like a romance book. Pretty much all romance books do that. Sometimes it's kind of a pet peeve, but sometimes it adds a little spice to the book, you know? I don't know. But this one really didn't have that. It was just really fun, and love the narrator. So I just finished that this morning, so I'm gonna hop into The Hunting Wives in just a minute. And I've also been reading For Your Own Good. I actually went to get this from my library because, like I've said it before, I wasn't crazy about My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. It was good, and you know, I have it on my shelf and I'm not gonna get rid of it. But I just wasn't that crazy about the story. I don't know. Now, I did appreciate the ending and the twists and everything. But anyway, this one is really good. There's lots of characters, which I like, and then sometimes I don't like. I guess it just depends on the story and, you know, where things are going, and do we need that many characters? Because sometimes we don't need that many characters, but it's working in this book. We're following like teachers at this school, this sort of prestige high school, Belmont High, I believe. And then we're following some students. We're following like one student. We mainly follow like one main teacher, but we have some teachers that we're also kind of following in here. And then like different characters kind of just pop up throughout the book. And but it's like I don't know who's behind any of this, and like what is the point of it, you know? But I'm having a really good time with it. I'm almost done. I have to return it. I went get it from my library last Thursday, so it's taken me a good little while to read it, but I haven't been in like a physical reading mood. I don't know if anybody else does that. I love an audiobook. Especially, like I said before, if the narration is really good, if there's a cast of narrators, it just brings the book to life to me. And then I can get things done while I'm listening around the house. I'm constantly have my earbuds in. But yeah, I have like that much left of the book. I'm on like chapter 65. Yeah, I don't know. And then something just happened. And it was just kind of out of the blue. So now I'm like, well, wait, what the hell? WTF, where did this come from? Am I missing? I felt like I was missing some pages. Like, did somebody tear some pages out of the book and I just jumped to this catastrophe that just happened? So that's kind of where I'm at right now, and I'm towards the end, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know who's behind all this and what's going on. There's so many characters, so many suspects. It's like a fun ride. I'm having a really good time with it. So yeah, I'd really like to finish this one. Hopefully I can finish this one. If not, I doubt I finish it tonight. But maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll finish it. So I have 3 books that I want to finish completely before the end of the month. And then I have this one that I will finish, but just not quite done with it yet. So I thought it would be fun to take y'all along with me. And we're gonna read all these books. Plus the end game, which is on my Amazon tablet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start The Hunting Wives and get back to work. And I'll catch up with y'all later.
Battery 100%. Connected to Amy's iPhone.
Okay, I'm back. It has been a while. It is currently 4:45, so I am shutting down shop. But I was able to get through about 90 pages of The Hunting Wives. Let's see, I'm on chapter 17. So we got that far. It was losing me for a little while. I was just kind of like, okay, I'm bored. Not really bored, but just like, I don't know. But it started to pick up a little bit more. And yeah, I'm rather enjoying it so far. We're still early on in the game, so we'll see. But that's where I'm at as far as The Hunting Wives go. Obviously, I have not got any reading time in because I've been working. But I'm currently waiting on Debbie to snap me back. We're supposed to go to Target, go pick up a few things together. And I guess I'm not sure if we're still doing that or not, so I'm just waiting on her response. Other than that, I think I'm gonna go hang out in the kitchen. I started a new puzzle this week. I'm obsessed with puzzles, y'all. I know if you follow me on Instagram, I've posted puzzles a few times. My favorite kind of pastime is to enjoy a little glass of wine with a puzzle. So I am currently doing a puzzle right now. No glass of wine right now. But yeah, if we don't go to Target, there will be a glass of wine in my near future. We're going to Target. First, we're gonna go eat at our favorite Mexican restaurant in Baton Rouge. It's called Los Reyes. If you're ever in the area, Baton Rouge area, look up Los Reyes. It's delicious. Oh, the UPS guy's here. Did I get something? What did I get? So I did order me some books from Barnes & Noble. Oh, I went too far. Oh. Nope, it wasn't for me. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all down while I drive. We're taking Debbie's car. What's up?
Do you have your water? Do you need to bring your water?
I didn't bring it. I didn't bring it with me.
What are you doing with your life?
I don't know. Focus. There we go. I was supposed to get this when it first came out, but we ate a good chunk of it. Triple dip. We shared some fajitas. Good stuff. Okay, y'all, so we ran across this. This is a little free library that we have in Baton Rouge. So I don't know if y'all have heard about it, but what you do is you bring a book and you basically bring a book, put it in here, and take another book. if they have anything.
Let's see if they have anything good today.
I know, we can come back
We got a lot
with
of-
some books.
We got a lot of paperbacks. This and Kat Johnson. Oh, remember when I was going through my cowboy stage?
Oh yeah, I read some of those with you.
She reads.
She writes
She writes
good.
good ones.
I think we read that.
I think we read this one.
Yeah.
I remember that six
Oh yeah,
pack.
I do too.
What else we got? Oh, that's this must be one of the Outlander books.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
Moonraker.
James Patterson.
This is James Bond.
But how cute is that though? Here we go. We're finally made it to Target.
I'm so excited. I've got my list. I'm ready.
I've been in love with this coffee creamer. It's so good. I'm gonna try this one as well. Y'all, should I get it? It's with coconut, pumpkin spice, 0 sugar. When does it expire? June. Okay, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna get it. Look at the moon, y'all. It's not showing up on the camera, but it's like foggy moon, like werewolf moon. Okay. I'm probably gonna be the odd man out here, but this is pissing me off. like I have to like stop the audio. The audio is really good though. The audio, I do like the audiobook, but I have to like stop it and just breathe because I'm just like, these women or a piece of work. I don't know what to say without, you know, giving it away, but I don't agree with what is happening here. I'm enjoying the story. It's quite entertaining. I'm about halfway through. Well, I'm actually a little bit more than halfway through. I've been listening all day while doing my work. But like I said, I just have to like cut it off every now and then and just be like, what am I reading? But nothing's happened yet. Like there's like, oh, do we get a murder? Or is this just like a soap opera drama filled type of story? Yeah, I'm over halfway through and nothing's happened yet. But I mean, I know in the beginning we get like a little something of possibly put y'all right here, a dead body. I don't know. Let's see. Does it say anything in the synopsis? When the body of a teenage girl is discovered in the woods. Oh shit, and I think I know who the teenage girl is. And how much wine can you drink? Oh my god, I would be dead. I would be the dead one. I would be the dead person. Like, I could not drink that amount of alcohol. I'm mixing all that shit. Oh my god. Wine, vodka, I'm sure, because they're having like dirty martinis and we're having whiskey and wow. No. All right, well, I was gonna say I don't know if I'm gonna continue listening anymore today, but because I just kind of knocked off of work. It's 10 minutes to 3. It's Friday. I think I'm gonna make me a cucumber salad to snack on and play around with my puzzle. I think we're having steaks tonight. I don't know if we're hanging out at my brother's. I'm not sure what's on the agenda, but I'll keep y'all posted, especially on this entertaining read right here. Like I said, I'll give it that much. It's entertaining, and I do recommend the audio. Because for one, it's getting me through. I think if I was just physically reading this, I probably would have gave up by now, because I would have just been like, I'm done with you bitches. I just finished. For now, I'm gonna say a 3.5 star. It really was an entertaining story. I have to give it that. It really was. But I just stayed pissed off at Sophie and Margot. Sophie, on the other hand, just becomes infatuated with Margot. And I understand that. There was a little bit of lust there as well, so we get a little bit of that. So I can understand that. I can definitely understand that, but just kept making wrong decision after wrong decision after wrong decision, and I just didn't agree with a lot of things that went on in this story. I know it's just a story, but I can't help the fact that it just pissed me off most of the time, and I despise the characters. But overall, it was truly a very entertaining story. So I'm gonna go with a 3.5 star. My Goodreads post will probably reflect a 3 star, but you can tack on a 1/2 star from there. Like I said, entertaining, very, very entertaining. I don't regret my time with it whatsoever. If you can put up with these middle-aged women doing stupid shit, making stupid decisions, yeah, go for it. It's entertaining. I can't say that enough. I'm gonna keep saying that word, entertaining. That's the best way I can describe The Hunting Wives, in my opinion. I know a lot of other people out there, including some of you, really like this book, and that's amazing. We all have different tastes. We all have different feelings. I encourage you to read it. I will never encourage you not to read a book. I mean, I'll you know, be like, this was trash sometimes, but you make your own decision on whether you want to, you know, read that or not. Anyway, yeah, so that's my summary of The Hunting Wives. Entertaining. So I'm not really doing much today. It's Saturday. I'm washing clothes. I played around with my puzzle a little while I finished listening to The Hunting Wives, and decided to come sit in here and see if I can finish For Your Own Good. This needs to go back to the library on Wednesday, so I only have a little bit left to go. I'm like that far away, but it's getting to the point where it's like tedious, and I'm like, can we get to the nitty gritty? All right, you know, I mean, we're this far in, and I mean, it's pretty obvious, you know, who is behind everything that's happening, but in that note, it's also just been very tedious. Like there's been a lot of characters doing different things that kind of like makes you think, well, could they be behind what's happening? And then you're like, no, it's gotta be this person. I mean, it's just too obvious, but what are they up to? You know, that's kind of how it is. So it's I'm really enjoying it so far. This is going to be like a 4-star for me, and it's taken me a long time to read it, only because I just haven't had time to sit down and physically read lately. That's why I'm always listening to a book, because this is a very rare moment that I get to sit in my nook and enjoy some reading time. It really is. So I'm on chapter 69. I have a nail appointment this evening at 4:45, so I'll be leaving probably around 3:30. It's 1:57 right now, so I'm going to sit here and read a little while, and I have some clothes in the dryer that should be done in about 10-15 minutes, so I'm gonna continue laundry until it's time to go get my nails done. So I'll check in later. I'm back, got my nails done. Let's see, let's get in the sun. Can y'all see it? I got like pink, Barbie doll pink, because I was feeling Barbie doll pinkish. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go back there though. It was fun. It was kind of extra bougie. I used to go there all the time when I worked in Baton Rouge, and I remember enjoying it a lot every time I went, but I don't think I'm gonna go back. It was fun for the one time, but if I want to keep up my nails, I might go somewhere else. It was a little bit more expensive than, like, you know, going to like a just a little nail place right here in town. So I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I went to Whole Foods after that and got a few essentials for the week. And here's my Whole Foods haul. Got my gin. Gonna have some gin and tonic tonight, I think. Just picked up, you know, some good veggies and some fruits. Some essentials for the week. This is the herbal coffee that I mix with my like regular coffee. It's really good. I like the vanilla nut. They have a French roast as well that's really good, but you can get these at Whole Foods, or you can order them online, but they have them at Whole Foods. So, and they're actually cheaper at Whole Foods because we have a little local grocery store here, around here, like around town that carries it, and it's like $1 or $2 more. At Whole Foods it was like only 10 something. It is kind of expensive. It's you know, it's no caffeine. It's supposed to be, you know, no acidity. It's chicory herbal coffee. It's really good though. I got me some I'm try this Kite Hill Greekish kind of yogurt. See how that goes. I love me some goat cheese and crackers, so I treated myself to some goat cheese. But anyway, there's my little haul. my gin and tonic. It's my latest Brittany tumbler from Loot Crate. Anyway, I don't really feel like sitting down and reading. I'm just not in the mood. I haven't gotten very far. Let's see, I got to chapter... Where am I at? I did get pretty far. Chapter 81. The chapters are really, really short. I don't actually have that much left. Still got a little bit to go. I'm still like, what's going on? What's gonna happen? Who's doing what? But I think I want to start the taking of Jake Livingston, and I want to do the audio because Michael Crouch is one of the narrators. There's 2 narrators. I'm figuring we're getting one for 2 characters. So I'm definitely all about it. And Michael Crouch is a good one. But I'm going to use a credit for the taking of Jake Livingston. It's not available on Scribd. It's not available through my libraries like Libby or Hoopla. So I'm going to use a credit. But I don't mind using a credit for that because I know the narration is going to be good. So we're going to do it. Michael Crouch, I don't know if I mentioned this before. I might not have because I read Bathhouse this month. So that's going to be in my August wrap up. But I didn't do the audio. I physically read it. But I was tempted to do the audio because Michael Crouch was one of the narrators. But I didn't do it, and I'm kind of regretting it, which means I'll have to do like a reread / listen one of these days because FYI, spoiler alert, loved Bathhouse. Good morning, y'all. I look lovely this morning. I have not taken that first sip yet. Oh, it's so glorious. Okay, so last night I finished For Your Own Good. I really enjoyed it. I mean, of course, the wrongdoer, the murderer, I guess, is very obvious, but there's just a lot going on with it. A lot of characters involved where you're kind of like, well, wait, did they have something to do with it as well? Does this character have an accomplice? What is going on? Who are these people? You know, what's behind it? It was just a really good time. It kept me like involved. It kept me interested, and yeah, I had a good time reading it. It took me a long time to get through it just because I hadn't had a lot of time to sit down and physically read it. But I checked it out of my library last Thursday, and it is now the following, like the next Sunday. Well, I finished it Saturday, but yeah, really good, really impressed. I was worried because I wasn't crazy about My Lovely Wife, but like I said, the twist and the ending of that book, really, I did appreciate that book. I might have to give it a reread now that I think about it, but definitely recommend you check out this one. Now I'm wondering if I should go back and read Who Started It. Is that what it's called? Who Started It? Let me know in the comments if y'all have read that one and if it's worth it. Maybe I'll see if my library has that one and I can check that one out. But anyway, yeah, I gave this 4 stars. I really had a good time with it. Oh, what's it about? I think I kind of gave an overview, but it's about we're following a English teacher. He's really a piece of work, let me tell you that. And we're following some other teachers and a student, a former student. Eventually we follow, like I said, a lot of people involved. One of the mothers of a student ends up dead, and it kind of goes from there. People start dropping like flies, and you know, you start wondering, well, but like I said, it's pretty obvious who and what is happening, but there's so much involved into it that it just really keeps you guessing and keeps you on your toes. So don't let that, you know, spoil anything. Yeah, there you go. So then, as you know, I started listening to The Taking of Jake Livingston last night while Michael and I just kind of hung out. I did a puzzle, or well, I worked on my puzzle, and Michael made a homemade pizza. We sipped on our gin and tonic. It was a good, cozy, fun time, but I'm having a blast with this book. Like, I didn't want to stop listening to it last night. I was like, okay, I have to go take my bath. I have to I have to stop. But I got a good chunk of the way in. Let's see how many pages I got into. About 90 pages in. Really good. We're following Jake, of course, and then we're following Sawyer. I believe Sawyer is our ghost that we're following, but he's taking us back, I'm guessing, to the events that happened prior to his death. So we get a little bit of a backstory and a little bit of timeline with Sawyer, and then Jake is in the present. It's really cute. Really enjoying it. It's very short as well, so it's possible I might finish this today. I don't know what I'm doing today. Not much going on. Might take a float around in the pool. But this morning while I sip on my coffee, I am going to start the end game. I believe this is a male sports romance. Looks like we're following Weston and Anson are our characters. It says, when I left home, this is Weston, when I left home, I swore I'd never hide anything about myself again. From college to law school to the United States Senate representing California, I've done it all as an out gay man. So when I'm in DC and see a beautiful guy at the hotel bar, I don't hesitate to proposition him. Right before he runs out on me, leaving his sunglasses behind like my very own Cinderella. And then Anson must be our football player. I've always known I'm gay, but never acted on it. Pretending isn't easy, but it means I can keep playing football. No one has ever guessed my secret until the gorgeous man at the bar in DC. At least he doesn't know who I am, the best tight end in the NFL, playing for the Atlanta Lightning, though my identity doesn't stay a secret from him for long. It goes on. It's a long synopsis, but yeah, so we have a NFL football player who is not out. I don't know if he's never been with a man or not. We'll find out. So some of my favorite tropes there. Sports, possibly first time. So we're gonna hop into it while I have my coffee. Try to wake myself up here. What up? I am heading out. Run a few errands. It is hot as hell. Oh my goodness. My car says 93 degrees, but I'm underneath a carport. It's like, so it's shaded. So I don't know what the actual temperature is, but the humidity is suffocating. Like, there's no air. I have to go bring my library book back and go to the store. I think I'm gonna pick me up a smoothie. I didn't do any makeup today, so sorry for the bare face. I did have to wash my hair, but I'm just letting it air dry as per usual because I'll probably blow dry it next time I wash it. Might be getting in the pool later. But anyway, I gotta run to the bank, to the store. Like I said, I'm gonna get me a smoothie. And yeah. So, I'll bring y'all with me. Yes. I'd like a 24-ounce chocolate love smoothie, please. That's it. Thank you. If you have a main squeeze in your area, their smoothies are delicious. This is the chocolate love. It has almond milk, banana, cacao, honey, and sea salt. It's delicious. And avocado. Hey y'all, it's much later. It's like Tuesday afternoon, about 10 minutes to 3. I was sitting here running some files and such. Things are going through my head and I'm like, I really need to close out my vlog if I'm not gonna vlog anymore. Because I did finish all the books that I wanted to, that I did mention at the start of this video. So we finished The Hunting Wives. You already know how I feel about this book. I finished on Sunday The Taking of Jake Livingston. I did end up using a credit with Audible and listening to this book. Where are my words? I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4-star. It's on the edge of like a YA horror, I would say. We're following Jake, of course. We're also following Sawyer, who is like the evil spirit ghost that is kind of attached himself to Jake, because he thinks Jake is a beautiful boy, and there's just something about Jake that attracts him. But Sawyer is an evil type of spirit. I'm not gonna spoil his story. You do get his story in the beginning. We get like a little timeline that goes back to Sawyer's journal entries, and he sort of lets us know how he's feeling, what's going on in his life, and then it leads us to like present day Sawyer and how he's affecting Jake, and you know, like why he's following him around and such. Jake also has, you know, a little bit of struggle on his own. He's a black gay kid in this school. He's getting bullied, and so yeah, so we have a story there, a little bit of Jake's story there. It was really good. I love Jake. I kind of liked Sawyer in a weird kind of way, even though he was somewhat of our bad person in this book and this story. I felt for him. I felt like if he had better support, you know, he maybe would not have turned out like that. Anyway, like I said, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I really felt for Sawyer. Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. I didn't want to stop listening to it. The narration was amazing. Like I said before, it was narrated. One of the narrators were Michael Crouch. He is fantastic. He was Sawyer's voice. Jake was narrated by Kevin R. Free. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but anyway, he did a very good job as well. I know his voice. I heard his voice somewhere. I want to say when I listened to it's a series by Jay Bell. Something About Summer. Really good series, by the way. Anyway, 4 stars. Really liked it. And then of course The End Game I finished yesterday morning. Loved. Of course, you all probably guessed it, this was my favorite book of the weekend, out of all the 3 books. Absolutely love this story. This is a story between Anson and Weston. Weston is a United States Senator of California, and Anson Hawkins is an NFL football player. He has never been out to anyone. He's very far deep in the closet. He has never been with a man. He's only been with women, and he like hates himself afterwards because he feels like he's, you know, betraying them, lying to them. You know, he doesn't feel worthy, kind of, I guess, because he has no feeling for them. It's just sex. So yeah, so I loved that aspect of the story. Anson, in the very beginning I cried just hearing him say how he feels and how he can't come out because of his career, and he has to take care of his family, his brother and his mom. His dad died when he was a young boy. So sad. I was like dying crying in the beginning when he was talking about his story. But he meets Weston at a hotel bar. He's just there, you know, to get his dinner. And Weston, being the out proud gay man that he is, he's very kind of cocky in the beginning, but the more you get to know him in the book, the more softer side of him that you see. And but yeah, just being the cocky guy that he is in the beginning, you know, I get what I want kind of man. He goes after Anson. Anson turns him down and he's like, wait a second. So yeah, so it's just, at first they just become friends. Weston becomes someone that Anson can talk to about his sexuality, because Wes pretty much, you know, saw it right away, you know. But anyway, yeah, so they're just really good friends at first. They text a lot. I like that in a story. I like the texting back and forth between couples. I think it's just fun. It just adds something to the story. So yeah, they start out as friends, and then it kind of turns into more. And of course, it's the first time for Anson being with a man, and the experience, of course, is always, especially Riley Hart, oh my goodness, the way she writes these stories is just beautiful, beautiful, and just amazing. The chemistry, and it's amazing. Loved it. 5 stars. My next favorite, of course, would be The Taking of Jake Livingston, and then The Hunting Wives coming in last. Like I said, it wasn't bad. The story was great. The writing was great. The story was like just very, very entertaining, but I just could not like these women, like these characters. Just, I was just like, I don't like any of these characters. They are just doing horrible things. I don't like them. So yeah, it was a fun reading weekend. I had a good time. I got some books read. Well, I listened to both these two, and then I read The Endgame. That's my thoughts on that. I hope y'all enjoyed coming around with me over the weekend. I know it wasn't that entertaining, but I had errands to run, took y'all around with me. We did a few things. It was fun. But thank y'all so much for watching. Like I said, hope you enjoyed it. Continue to stay safe out there, y'all. Hugs from me all around as always, and I will see y'all very, very soon in a new video. Bye, y'all.